Welcome to GCTV. I'm your host, Austin O'Sheal, and today I'm here with members of the Broadcasting Club, Ashland Treat, Carson Dockery, Harper Edwards, and James Briggs. Thank you guys for coming in today.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. You guys excited to talk about the movie?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, so first question, has the filming gone as you thought it would be?
No.
Not even a little.
Nope.
Not even a
To
little
the
bit?
T, perfect.
Everything's perfect for James. Everything's perfect for James. So kind of explain, like, what's different than you thought it would be?
You want to start?
I think we all kind of went into it with an entirely different perspective of what we thought it was going to be versus what it turned out to be. It's not to say that it went poorly or that it is bad. Like, it just was very different from what we were expecting it to be. So it's been a learning process, I think, for everyone, kind of learning our roles and what is expected of us, and how we can work together. And it was all just kind of a big learning curve to that.
Yeah. It was a lot of just kind of figuring out when certain people were needed at what times, and figuring out what was actually needed and what wasn't needed. We had a lot of roles planned out beforehand that we were like, this is definitely going to be really useful, and then we get there and we don't.
Everybody has their
use it at
specific
all.
spot.
Yeah.
And then nobody had one.
Yeah, and so it was a lot of just adjusting and finding out when. It was just when people didn't really have anything to do, just filling in the gaps and learning.
There was a certain
together.
level of having a plan and then also being flexible with that plan. You have to kind of put the two together to get something that'll actually work.
Because we kind of got there, and we all had a plan. We all had the kind of positions and stuff like that, and then
It flew out the window.
It fell apart.
It was
I was
fun.
just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Yeah.
So that works.
Simple.
I guess it's more along the lines of learning, I guess it's kind of learning each position as it's needed,
Yeah.
learning to take up something that's outside of maybe your
Boom
job
for the first
description.
Yeah.
All right, you were a perfect
Boom man.
You did
operator.
great at Boom. Yeah.
You did good.
I'm the ultimate boom man.
So, what has been your greatest struggle while filming?
Weather.
It was cold. It was so cold.
Coldest day of the
It
year.
was one of the worst, physical. It was one of the worst physical experiences I've ever had.
Did you get pussy?
It
Not a great
It
way
was-
to talk about it. One of the worst physical experiences of my
She got in a
life.
fight or something.
I
was fine.
I
It
was
was
like,
fine.
I
Yeah,
was
charcoal.
happy to be there to
Yeah.
help. So I'm not saying that it was the worst experience
She's
or
saying
anything,
so.
because I wanted to help and I was glad to be there with other like-minded individuals. But my whole body hurt, and
It felt like I don't even think I had feeling in my fingers
Oh,
or
no.
anything
No.
I didn't have feeling in my legs.
It's at that
I
point,
mean,
my
at one
arms
point.
just kind of did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It
I
was.
could-
It was.
not fun.
there wasn't any
bad.
filming that was going to be done at that point.
It was an average of about 12 degrees, the period. And we were
Oh, that's
outside. I think I
generous.
counted the
Yeah,
hours.
it's
I think
very
Yeah.
generous.
Excluding wind.
we were
That's really what.
but we were outside for 8 hours and it was
That-
12
Longer
degrees.
than that.
No, it was about
We
8
took a
hours.
My
Bojangles
favorite
trip,
part of the
man.
whole day was when we went to go grab Bojangles.
Yeah.
That'll stay as a memory in my heart
It was
forever.
warm, the chicken warmed my
wasn't
soul.
outside.
That was,
Yeah.
first of all, that was the best Bojangles around. Just saying.
It was so good.
Lincolnton's great. So, with all that, we've had 2 days of filming. How many more days, or how much more filming do you believe we actually have left?
Well, we filmed the bulk of the film the first 2 days. The first day we were, we didn't get a lot done. I think we only filmed 2 scenes because we didn't really plan much before we went in. So the second day we kind of went in with a plan and we knew exactly what we needed to film and who was going to be doing what, and it worked out a lot smoother. And I think we got 4 scenes filmed that day, along with some reshoots or whatever from the first day. But now we have just 2 more scenes. They're very short scenes. It shouldn't take more than a couple hours, but they're on different locations, so we're gonna have to plan some days when we can all.
We kind of had a better handle of things the second day.
We definitely did.
First of all, it wasn't. I mean, it was kind of cold, but it was.
No, it wasn't even close to being
points-
cold.
At points, at some points, we were like, "Oh, geez, we wore winter
It wasn't
clothes that
early
day, and
either.
it's kind of
Yeah.
warm."
It wasn't
sleep
early
that
as well.
night.
It was the afternoon. It was 60
Yeah.
It was
degrees
a
in the
little bit better.
afternoon. Yeah.
When did we do it the first time?
We
Good
did at
morning.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
It was
Yeah.
nice and chilly.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did the next one around 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
in the afternoon, so it was a lot better.
I didn't see the chicken second time, so I was disappointed.
That was a little sad.
They probably got 8.
There were some dogs though, so. Oh.
Doggies was out.
Let's be real. I have dogs. Anyways,
Circle of life.
so this question is specifically for you, Carson, and for Ashland a little bit.
Oh,
How
okay.
do you feel about your performances?
I mean, I feel like the second day I got a lot more comfortable with it, and I got
I
a
definitely
lot.
saw that.
I mean, just that first day. I mean, like I had been over the script a little bit, but it's not like I wasn't nearly probably as prepared as I should have been, to be completely honest. But that second day, it was just sort of like it felt like I picked up where the first day left off, but I had more time to like marinate on things and just like
Marinate.
to think about stuff and yeah, and get the flavors. But I think it's a thing. Like the more you do it, the more you get.
You
better
should have
at
went for
it.
a jog or something.
Well, probably.
Get
but
that running.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a method actor, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to have to be in it. I had full intentions of solely just directing and helping with camera work, and then someone didn't show up, and so.
Where's the here?
That was a little.
Whoa!
I'm not mad. It was okay. It worked out. No, I like her. She's cool.
Got some
You had
beef.
your premiere.
Fun.
You had your premiere.
Well, not my premiere. I do acting in theater and stuff, but it's a lot different. It's a lot different to act for camera than it is for the stage, and I was not prepared at all for that because I didn't know it was going to happen until I was there. But I think it worked out okay for me.
So what do you guys feel you learned from this filming experience? 'Cause
Nothing.
You've never done
Well-
anything like this
Didn't
before.
learn.
Well,
Nothing.
we learned that Carson doesn't run.
Hey, I run.
Yeah.
No, I run. Ask Harper. I'll run as long as you give me a biscuit to throw at your face.
Oh yeah, yeah. As
I
long,
First time I've seen
as
it.
long as you motivate him
I
with
require
violence, he
pop-
will run.
He's like the pig that has the carrot in front of it.
At least I have a face in this movie.
Oh!
Oh.
Sick burn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that face.
James is in it too, but he literally just has a beanie over his
I
face
didn't know
the
it was
whole
going to
time.
be in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you did real good as
No, it
that.
didn't.
You
It
did
was
really
supposed to be
good
red.
as an
Oh,
Oh
honest
yeah, it was
statement.
supposed to be bread. Yeah.
So what is the next step for the Broadcasting Club after the movie?
So I'm gonna go back a little bit to where it started. So
To
a
the
couple months,
beginning.
exactly, a couple months ago, me and Selena Black, she's not here today. Me, her, and I think Harper, we were sitting in the control room and we were talking about how we'd always wanted to make like a short film. And so we just kind of decided to get a bunch of our classmates together and start working on a film. And then we kind of turned it into an activity for the Student Broadcasting Club. And so we ended up with a group of about 12 people, I think, working on it.
A good little
Yeah,
chunk
it's
of
a
people.
good chunk of students. And so we started working on that for the club. And so I don't really know what the future for the club is going to be because I know I'm graduating. I think Selena's graduating.
Yeah.
And so I don't really know what's going to happen next because this film has taken us pretty much the whole school year, both fall and spring semesters. And it'll probably be finished in the next couple months. But I don't really know what's going to be next. It's going to be up to the people who are here next year, like you and you guys.
I am the future.
Yeah.
Plans.
You guys
Yeah.
are the. So what are you guys gonna
If we
do?
could ever coax Brad into putting
Doing
ideas-
something?
Yeah, he's got ideas, but he just never seems to want to talk about them or bring them up. He's like, showed me one thing one time, and then
Brad's-
I'm like on him about, hey, dude, like bring it up, and he's just like, nah.
Yeah.
Brad has some good ideas.
He does.
I think I
Brad?
nominate Brad
Brad.
to be the next student broadcasting club president if he'll accept. Oh,
Mark.
I'm sorry.
No, Brad.
You can be.
I'll be the vice
Yeah,
president.
there you go.
I-
Oh,
assistant president.
there you go.
Assistant to the president.
Assistant to the president. There you go.
So, kind of moving with that, you kind of mentioned it. When do you think the movie is going to be done? Editing, filming,
April
everything.
22nd.
No, you're giving me a really short window of time, and I still have to edit
got
like
a
the whole
date?
thing.
I mean, that's not unreasonable.
In movies, theaters near you. Run away.
In
the
It's a running title.
classroom 118.
classroom
That's the
118, your
theater.
local
face, I
theater.
was like, what?
I don't even think that's the right number, but
Roll with
It's
it. They
fine.
don't know any better.
I'm basically kind of editing it on my own. So if anyone wants to help, I'll gladly accept some help.
I'll be leaving for the summer.
It's gonna be done before then. Hopefully a good maybe 2 weeks before the semester ends. Hopefully, I'm aiming for that, so I don't have to worry about it during finals or whatever.
That would be
So
definitely be
I'm
preferable.
aiming for the end of April. So
We have projects to do.
exactly, exactly. So hopefully by the end of April, it should be completely tied up and done.
Awesome. Well, I am super, super excited to see what's going to be coming on in the next couple weeks. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a date together, start filming, get this thing together, and I'm really excited to see what it's going to be. At this point, I'm not really sure what it's going to be, but I'm really excited for what it's going to be.
I feel you.
I think regardless of what the end product will be,
It was an experience.
it was.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm glad that I was a part
Shorty
of it,
giving up.
and I didn't say that. I'm glad I was a part of it, and I think that, like we were talking about earlier, there's a lot of stuff that I can take with me in the future
Oh, she's
to
still
kind of
equipment
prepare
now.
for other stuff.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
cry.
think it's achievement.
other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Austin O'Sheal. Have a good day.